Thank you very much.
It's Kaufman is Alive. I look at comic books new and old. Thanks for clicking on the video. Today I'm looking at all the new comic books I picked up at the comic book shop today. New comic book day every Wednesday. So get out to your comic book shops and support them if you like comic books like I do. Or get the Marvel app. Buy them digitally, whatever you got to do. Today I'm looking at all the comic books I picked up today. I haven't flipped through them yet, so you're getting to see some of these pages for the first time along with me. First one I got here is the only DC book I picked up this week is Absolute Superman number 3. It's a $4.99 comic book. Got Rafael Sandoval on artwork here. Jason Aaron is doing the writing on this book. I've done reviews of issues 1 and 2, so go check those out if you haven't already. My favorite parts of the first 2 issues was all the stuff happening on Krypton. So, judging by the cover and flipping through these first few pages, it looks like we're going to get perhaps maybe the conclusion to what happened on Krypton to a young Kal-El and his family here. So, we've got Krypto here along with Kal-El. Looks like they're traversing all the destruction that's going on around as Krypton falls here. In this new Superman universe, the S symbol stands for a specific class. The class that Kal-El's parents belong to. I guess the S could stand for servants or slaves. For them, the actual people that wear it, it stands for the People of Steel. That's the moniker they've taken upon themselves. Looks like we got Krypto wearing the cape here. I like that shot right there. Some really cool artwork in here by Rafael Sandoval. Some nice big pages in here. Almost call them splash pages. It looks like we've got our kind of first appearance of the Kents here. Very interesting. Going to be looking forward to seeing what's going on there. We get an Aquaman preview here in the back with art by John Timms. Jeremy Adams is the writer here. New Aquaman number 1. Are you excited to see that? Let me know in the comments. If you see any books that I'm reviewing today specifically you want me to review, please let me know in the comments as well. So move on to the Marvel books I picked up today. I got the Ultimates number 8. Dennis Camp is the writer. Juan Frigeri is on artwork. I'm about halfway through the previous issue of this, so I'm not quite caught up to what's happening yet here. I'll probably have a review of that issue and probably this subsequent one coming out pretty soon here. I've enjoyed the Ultimates a lot so far. I think it's a good book. I like that we've got the same team on every issue, if I'm not mistaken, except for the one issue number 4 that was drawn by Phil Noto. I think Juan Frigeri's done the artwork in every issue here. Oh, looks like we got Captain Universe. I love seeing Captain Universe showing up here. I'm assuming who that was. They haven't built much of what's going on galactically in this Ultimate Universe, so looks like this issue might be doing some of that. So looks highly interesting to me. Really cool splash page here at the end. We got Kang the Maker, some Celestials. Looks like some alien races being enslaved here. This is a flashback to the Ultimate Invasion that kind of kicked this all off. And we've still got Tony Stark here in stasis trying to recover from being beaten to death by the Hulk. And it looks like we've got Doom He's probably got something on his mind here. So I've really been intrigued by the Ultimates. It's been a really fun book so far. Right up there with Ultimate Spider-Man. So then I got a couple gems here, really. I got the new Deadpool Wolverine #1, and I got the Frank Miller variant covers here. I also got Ultimate Universe 1 Year In. This actually came out a couple weeks ago, but I saw they had the Frank Miller variant on the shelf. I've already picked this issue up. I've already done a review of this as well, so go check this out. It's the issue with explaining Nick Fury's role here in the Ultimate Universe. Really great subversive story. I recommend this book, but I picked it up again because, oh man, the Frank Miller covers, these are so cool. I've seen some people kind of knock this one, especially for like Wolverine's face, but this is just, Frank's perspective. He's definitely older. He doesn't quite have probably the pencil control that he used to have, but just really unique style that he's got going on here. I really like this Deadpool. And I really like this Maker too. This is a really cool piece by Frank Miller. So we'll flip through this Deadpool Wolverine #1 though. I believe this is an ongoing series, which I think is kind of smart by Marvel. Having a Deadpool Wolverine ongoing makes a lot of sense. Both two popular characters. $1 billion movie just came out. They've done tons of miniseries over the past couple years involving these two, so it's good to have an ongoing. We've got Joshua Cassara on artwork. He was doing a lot of the X-Men titles during the Krakoan era, like X-Force and X-Men. And we got Ben Percy doing the writing here, who did X-Force and Wolverine during the Krakoan era. So I'm sure this will be a good book. I'm looking forward to reading this. I'm hoping it'll be a good book anyway. So even though I'm a bit burnt out on Wolverine Deadpool, to be honest with you, we've got the Rob Liefeld Deadpool team up, which is Wolverine is highly featured in that book. There's the Wolverine Revenge by Jonathan Hickman and Greg Capullo that's ongoing right now, that I've done reviews of, and Deadpool and Wolverine both prominently featured in that as well. So these guys are getting a lot of page time together, you might say. So we got Maverick here. Maverick's one of my favorite characters in the Wolverine comics. One of Wolverine's old partners, sometimes an ally, sometimes an enemy. And oh boy, we got Strife showing up again. That's really cool. Looking forward to giving a review on this, a proper review. Stay tuned for that. Now I'll be looking at the Image books I picked up. I got 2 Image books. The first one I got is Spawn number 360. Pretty cool cover here. I got the B cover. I think this is Marco Faila. Don't know how to pronounce the name, sorry. Got Todd McFarlane there on scripts for this book. Brett Booth doing the artwork. Adelso Corona on inks. Brett Booth loves drawing dinosaurs. We get that here. Awesome splash page. Boy. Just bodies strewn everywhere. Looks like this might be taking place in heaven or hell. It probably says there. This is in hell, yeah. Now we're back on Earth here with Spawn. His sidekick Lyra. During all these Brett Booth issues, he's gotten this partner. We got She-Spawn here showing up. Love Brett Booth She-Spawn. Another awesome double splash page here. I'm really reading Spawn at this point for the artwork of Brett Booth. Got Nyx on the throne here. Seems like a new plot is going to be kicking up here soon. Hopefully bringing to climax everything that's been going on for the past 10 issues since Spawn 350. We got Blood here. He's the main leader of the vampires, Dracula of this universe. Looks Looks like we got a final battle with Spawn here. He's driving the stake right through his heart. Some awesome artwork in here by Brett Booth. I can already tell you this is a recommendation based on the artwork alone. So Spawn 360, that's a $2.99 comic book. Then I picked up Savage Dragon 274. This is $3.99. Eric Larson. They had 3 different covers. They all had the same image. They just had different logos. And I got the one that I think is the lowest print, which is this C cover here. It's just got this bigger Savage Dragon, this alternate Savage Dragon logo. We've got the return of Mr. Glum here. He's trapped a young Angel and Frank in this Dimension X. And he switched bodies with Frank. So we've got kind of the main storyline that's been threading through all the Dragon comic books. Looks like perhaps coming to a head here. Much like in Spawn 360. The switching body storyline between Frank and Mr. Glum has been kind of the main storyline going on in Dragons. So an older Angel traveled into Dimension X to try and rescue Frank. And Mr. Glum stole his body right before they got married. So Angel actually married Mr. Glum in Frank's body. So looks like this whole issue is kind of Angel's adventure here in Dimension X. So Dragon's always a lot of fun. It's my favorite comic book. Get lots of letters pages too, always from Larson, and some backup stories as well. This one's by Chris Giarrusso, G-Man Web Comics. Oh, multi-page backup story. Usually don't get quite a multi-page backup story like this, but we are for this one, so... G-Man by Chris Giarrusso. You can go to chrisgiarrusso.com, check out his artwork there. Savage Dragon, number 274. And then I picked up the Image monthly catalog. This is free. You can pick it up with a purchase at your local comic book shop. Just like Marvel and DC put out, Image has started putting out these that show all the upcoming comic books. So, always a cool thing. Not quite as extensive as the Marvel one. It's on newsprint paper as well, but it is showing you everything they're putting out. So, Savage Dragon 276, 277 coming out next month. Definitely be picking those up. Scorch number 40. Spawn 364. Got Transformers number 18. That's a critically acclaimed book in the Energon universe. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't yet. If you like videos like this, please consider liking the video as well. Really helps me out. And go read comics.